Hey guys, sixth graders, welcome back for another YouTube video. Today we're going to be focusing on document A. Hopefully you finished the background essay quiz on Canvas as well as reading it. Hopefully you read it, not just taking the quiz, right? Well, we're moving on to document A, and we see here is a nice chart, 3 columns, one with a bunch of emperors from the Roman Empire, how long they were in power, as well as why they have left office, right? Why they are not in power anymore. Very, very morbid if you look it over. Killed in battle, assassination, killed in battle again, assassination again, over and over. Died as a slave, one says right here. So moving forward today, we are going to be working on the I Read You Right. So students, you know how this goes, but because of the power of the internet, I am not going to stop talking. Something that you were probably accustomed to already. So I'm not going to stop talking. For you, you're going to pause the video and you're going to take notes after you feel like this is an appropriate spot to stop at. Or you can rewind it, watch it as many times as you want, I don't care. Do what you need to do to make sure that you get the information that you need. So how this is going to look, you're going to listen. I'm going to give you information about document A, and then you're going to pause it, take notes, and then play it again. If you miss anything, just come back to the notes. Parents, this is something that the kids did a lot without the power of YouTube, but what they ended up doing is that they would listen to me talk, I would stop and they would write notes down, and then I would talk again, they would listen, and then I would stop and they would write notes down. So if you want to listen in too, parents, you're more than welcome to. So let's talk about this right here. Well, this list of emperors right here, all the way from Maximinus, all the way to Carinus, these were called crisis emperors. They were called crisis emperors. They were also called barracks emperors. I want you to really think, where do you think the term barracks came from? Or maybe where have you heard barracks from? Well, if you've guessed military, you're correct. Because these emperors right here, this list of emperors, they were chosen by the military. They were picked by the military. Crisis, well, think about where you also have heard crisis, maybe in a time of need, right? Where things aren't going well. So again, these emperors were called crisis emperors or barracks emperors. Now let's compare these emperors, this list of emperors within a 50-year period compared to our presidents, right? So let's talk about the presidents and how some of them may have passed on. In comparison, if you look at this list of cause of deaths, there are a total of 13 possible assassinations done in a 50-year period to these Roman emperors. In comparison to the United States, from 1789 all the way to now, 2020, there were only 4 assassinations of U.S. presidents. Obviously longer than a 50-year period. So I think we're doing pretty good for ourselves in comparison. Can you guess those 4 presidents that were assassinated? Giving you a little time to think. Well, if you guessed Abraham Lincoln, there you go, that's 1. If you guessed John F. Kennedy, there you go, that's 2. And the next 2, probably not as well known, but we have James Garfield, as well as William McKinley. So 4 compared to 13 in a 50-year period, and 4 since 1789. That's crazy, right? Nuts. Well, moving forward, these frequent assassinations, if you look through this list, a bunch, right, were thought to be carried out actually by military personnel, by the Roman military, and were a result of rampant power struggles occurring within the empire at the time, meaning there was a struggle with power. Maybe they didn't like what the emperor was doing, who was in power. Maybe they disagreed with the process or the plans that the current emperor had, and they're like, oh, we don't like this. The best way we could do to get this person out of power is to assassinate them. Very scary thought, right? If you were to compare that to the United States, those who were trying to assassinate presidents here in the U.S. were not active members of the military. So very scary thought here. These are barracks emperors, right? Barracks emperors, meaning they were chosen by the military, and at the same time were also assassinated by military individuals in the Roman government. Wow. Talk about corrupt, right? Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you were able to stop. I know stop, play. Got some notes down. Stay tuned. We got Document B coming up. Can't wait to show that to you guys. Wish we could do this in person. But hey, you know what? Look, I'm teaching from my balcony next to my fern. Can't see it, but my wife and my dog is right next to me too. Till next time, bye guys.